So we got some rain. I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna send it. We're gonna try to get something done, but it may be a rough time. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. Here we are on the next project. The rider's unloading the skid steer and the excavator, and I'll show you guys here in a second what the game plan is for this one, but should be pretty interesting. Kind of excited about it, as long as nothing breaks. I did lose a tooth on the excavator the other day. It's laying in a pond somewhere, so for now we're gonna get by with 4 of them, and hopefully 4. We may lose another one. Anyway, that's the game plan. We're gonna grease and change some air filters and whatnot. We'll put some fuel in them. So, rider's over there starting to move some of that fill dirt. Basically, this creek comes down from way up there and cuts back this way and goes way up and around and back down through here and then dumps over there. So rather than making this trip, it goes way up and around. So the landowner has already cleared all these trees out, did a heck of a job with the chainsaw, and threw them all down in the old bottom here. And we got a bunch of fill dirt and shell delivered and whatnot. So we're going to use that to fill in this old one. There's a big drop right here. So we're going to bring that shell in and build a dam right here, kind of build a wall to shed the water. And then it comes up right here and all gets higher. That's why the water's not going that way. So we're going to match that grade and cut it in and make it about that wide. Generate a ton of material here, and then use that topsoil. We'll stockpile it, and then when we get done spreading all this dirt and shell and asphalt and rocks and whatever else is in there, we'll use all of that topsoil over there to kind of top dress the area and be a lot more manageable. Give you guys a quick update. So you can see what was left of the old creek, still probably 3 foot deep through there. We dammed it up over there, or built a wall anyway over there. Rider's working on the dam here. There's a lot of shell in this fill, so we've got her filled in through there. We still got to do all this, and then he has built a good dam right here so far. So now, instead of hanging a left right here, should hold its bank and go all the way down to the culvert. I'll probably clean out a lot of that. We got a bunch more topsoil over there stockpiled, and a bunch of this stockpiled. So we'll probably end up taking this dam a little bit closer that way, and then fill the rest of this in, level it off. What do you think, Ryder? End up connecting to where he's at here in a second. Got the excavator parked. Walk back down here and show you all the progress so far. Ryder's over there acting like we don't have headlights. So here is the new creek. So we've been at it about 6 hours or so. And it's filled in all the way around where it used to be. He's driving where the creek used to be. And it used to come all the way up here and go there. So now it's cut out. It's got a straight shot. The old creek is filled in. Ryder finally found the headlights. God, he's dumb. So, still gotta do a little bit more work. We're calling her quits for now. Spent a little bit of time this morning with a grinder cutting some chains down because we had, I don't know, 400 feet of chain for the excavator. So now we've got it cut down to where we've got a short chain on each corner. And we can tie it up a lot quicker and easier now. Ryder just had to drive the Dewey through this real tight area here. I didn't think about how it was covered in mud. Here, the old 24 valve ripped through about 19 gears on the way through there. And he just gave her all she had. But it made it. I thought we were gonna have to go get a skid steer and pull it out, but it made it. Truck's been through it. Well, it's Wednesday. Got the brake liner fired up. We have to haul in a little bit of topsoil from the pile. The best way to load this, obviously, is with the excavator. The second best way is with the John Deere skid steer. It's got a pretty high lift. But both of them are sitting at the job where the soil's going, so we're gonna have to use 763 here after I check some fluids on it, because I haven't in a long time. And that's why. Get some of that. She needs some engine oil. But she's got hydraulic fluid. Looks like maybe it's leaking somewhere because it's not full anymore, but that'll work. So I'm gonna go get some engine oil. This thing has been through the ringer. We don't really have any stockpiled. That's all that's left because we hauled it all out and it's all soaked. So this guy said he didn't really care if it was screened or not. He's gonna till it into a food plot. So we're gonna just pull from the tailings here. It's all really good stuff. It's just got some more stuff in it, but I'll try to kind of pull some of the cleaner stuff off of it and take him some of that. So it's gonna take us a while to get loaded up on the dump truck with the Bobcat, but we'll get loaded up here in a minute and get back on the road. All right, we got her loaded up with some pretty good topsoil. So we'll tarp her off. We had to grab a tube of grease for the excavator, and then we'll be northbound. All right, we're back on this job. There's a food plot through the trees up there that's got a bunch of shell and it's not real good soil. So that's why we brought the topsoil in the dump truck. So Ryder's gonna take the skid steer over there and strip off some of that shell and some of that old stuff. We're gonna use it in the low spots as well, and then, like I said, backfill it with some good topsoil. We've got everything greased up, fueled up. So now, because we're still so low back there, there's a big berm right here, big hill, I believe, from when they excavated this this big hole over here. So I'm gonna bust it loose, get some of these locust trees out of the way and piled up, and start cutting down this hill and moving it back here so Ryder can come pick it up with the skid steer and go start spreading it and trying to bring some of those low spots up a little bit higher. There goes Ryder. believe me, I've got a meeting and 2 jobs to look at, so I'm gonna go try to drop this soil on the little food plot area over there and hopefully not get stuck, and then I'm out of here.